Hey guys, it's your pal Victor here from Cult Classics and Cult Following, and today we're doing a toy review because Mortal Kombat, it just hit theaters and HBO Max this week, and I feel like we should celebrate that, and we haven't done a ton of collectible reviews lately, so I want to do one for a character that doesn't really get any love in the new Mortal Kombat movie, but is one of my favorite characters, Shao Kahn. That's right, the big bad of Mortal Kombat. The original big bad of Mortal Kombat 2. He came back in Mortal Kombat 11, which was kind of like a time-traveling movie, and McFarlane made this badass action figure of him that looks dope, and I'm really excited to open up, so we're going to do that right now. If you're really interested in my thoughts, cult classics thoughts on the new Mortal Kombat movie, we actually have a lot of Mortal Kombat content this week. Reviews. There's a long form non-spoiler review. There is a non-spoiler review, and Thursday at 4 there will be a full-on spoiler review. And then there's something else coming up this weekend, which is comparing the director's cut of Mortal Kombat, which we actually got to see, versus the theatrical cut. All right, so it comes with the requisite, pad, whatever. So here he is out of the box, and right out of the gate, I'm gonna say this: McFarlane, I really love their sculpts. McFarlane does badass sculpts. What I'm gonna say is, ever since they came back with their Fortnite 22 points of articulation system, they've come up with some really cool sculpts that have worked with articulation. But what they used to be really known for were like these super kick-ass paint jobs, and now they kind of even though this has a really cool paint job, there could have been a lot more done. So the first thing we're gonna do here, all right, is this thing comes with Shao Kahn's signature hammer, which has the Mortal Kombat logo on it. This is actually for tenderizing meat. And then you stab people with this end, and then you tenderize your chicken steaks, and then once they're flat, you put the seasoning on it, and that's how you make them cook evenly. No, but yeah, this is his hammer. I will say this is made out of like a bendy material for the thing, so it keeps curling. If you want to fix this, get it really hot, get in the position you want, and then dunk it in cold water, and it'll set. That's toy surgery 101, but I don't like that it's bendy. All right, so let's pop Shang Tsung out of this thing. Shao Kahn, I mean. All these interdimensional sorcerer names sound the same to me. And be careful getting him out, because while that other thing was bendy, his ears are not. So he's got bunny ears instead of a skull horn. I will say he's got a ton of cool articulation. A lot of it is hidden. So there's all the spikes. He's got double knees, rocker ankles. He even has toe articulation, which is very rare. His diaphragm is really cut and awesome, and he has a waist, so there's diaphragm here, diaphragm here, and he's tight, so you might have to actually play with him a little bit to not break these. He has a bicep swivel, double elbows, ball jointed hand, goes up and down and everything. Sculpted everything. What you will notice if you look at, this thing is gray, and there's stuff sculpted into it. I mean, he's got gold stuff that should be gold on his hands like this. It's just not painted. And that's kind of my main gripe is, you know, there could be a lot more painting done on this figure. Even like a wash to bring out like the abs and stuff a little bit more. But I do like the capes and stuff like that. You know, be careful with these spike things though, because they are really sharp. Like I've almost like been like, ah, poke, what the fuck? And you know, he's got like again, just happened right now, just cut myself. He's got like a shredder helmet, you know, and dude is tall. Like, dude, let me see here. As I duck out of frame so you can see my Leparka mask. Shang Tsung, from his toe to the tip of his tippy top of this thing, is 9 inches tall. From his toe to the top of his head, he is just under 8 inches tall. This is a big guy, you know, very boss level. He, you know, considering he was the boss of the original Mortal Kombat, he's not the boss of Mortal Kombat 11, but he was like a, I think he was a, whatchamacallit, a downloadable content character, you know? Oh, no, I think he was, he's part of the storyline. But, yeah, like Shang Tsung was a downloadable content character. But yeah, he looks really cool. He doesn't come with alternate hands. And this thing doesn't come off. So you kind of have to just like force it. Yeah, that's why it's bendy. Because you got to force it into his fist. That's not sexual. Sorry, I gotta have fun with these. I'm reviewing toys, for God's sake. You know, and now he's ready for his new job at, you know, Stater Brothers, pounding some meat, or with the leather daddies, whatnot. I don't know, he's a cool figure. I dig him. There's, like, just a lot of little things McFarlane could have done. Like, you know, this is all flesh colored, but it's like cloth, you know? Yeah, it's almost like a knee pad. So it's like, you know, somebody could take this and really make something super badass out of it. I mean, it's already really good. And just, you know, paint jobs can sometimes make things dance. That's right, human. Whatever. He doesn't talk like that. I think, dude who played the Terminator ripoff in the X-Files played him in Mortal Kombat Annihilation, you know. There was a TV show called Mortal Kombat Conquest where he was like the main big bad of that show, and Shao Kahn was, and a different helmet, and that guy had more like a deep voice. It was like, yes, Melina, yes, you know, and that was cool. So you always want your bad guys to have deep voices. This guy even looks like he had a torn pec, you know. It's like, yeah, good sculpting on the chest there, you know. Like, this is a guy who's, you know, weightlifted and had a few issues. So I like it. And I like the gold commemorative skull. If you get this at Target, they might have a version 2 where he's got blood splattered on him. I saw it once. I wasn't too crazy about it. I think it was like right around here, and there's some on the bat, you know. But yeah, it's a variant you can find, you know. So that's cool. And I think there's a different colored one where all the gold stuff is silver. I wasn't crazy about that either. Anyway, there you go. Shao Kahn, which you can get right now from McFarlane Toys. You can get this on Amazon. I think he's like 20 bucks. Totally worth it. Watch your hands. Don't cut yourself. And he makes a good guardian for the shelf. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. Talk to you soon. Bye.